Yeah, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah. So, in previous class, we discussed about one of the social reformer who is Jyotirao Phule. What is his main ambition? What is his main vision? Everything we discussed. Why he established the Satya Shodhak Samaj, and according to that organization, why they started campaign and what they motivated the people, in what way they motivated the people, everything we discussed very clearly. And I said we'll talk about one more social reformer who is said to be as a religious reformer, mata pracharakulu, religious reformer. He is none other than Narayana Guru. Narayana Guru. Okay. So Narayana Guru is one of the religious reformer where he was born in Maharashtra. His father is an Ayurvedic doctor. Okay. Narayana Guru father is an Ayurvedic doctor. So his main aim, Narayana Guru's main aim is, even he also observed so many unknown things were happened towards the people by showing caste differences, by showing religion differences, this and that. Okay. So he started with a vision that his main aim is to teach, instead of establishing so many temples. He thought only one thing, that it's better to establish schools. At least children can gain knowledge, children will educate, and the discriminations, the caste differences which are serious, which is meant to be a serious issue which was going on in the society, he wants to eradicate completely that kind of caste feeling or caste discrimination. Because he is also like, where the untouchables, as we discussed, this point will come throughout the lesson. This point will come throughout the lesson. Don't think that madam is giving only, talking about only one point, that is caste system, untouchables, this and that. Because whenever we are talking about any social reformer here, because what kind of situation, as I said, the situations will make a person to become like anything. Even though, let us talk about thief. Why he will theft all the things from the houses or wherever he is going? Always why he depends on that thief profession only? Because somehow or the other, the situation demanded him to become a thief. For every reason, without any reason, no one will become anything here. If doctor wants to become a doctor, somewhere around he was influenced by few people, or something was happened in his own life where he decided to become a doctor. Suppose, take for example, I am a doctor. Why I want to become a doctor? Some serious kind of situation maybe I was experienced in my family itself. In time, if I didn't get any doctor to treat my father or any of my family members, so that's the reason, because of laziness of a doctor, or else he did not come in time to treat the patient. So that's the reason one of my family member I lost. So by taking all such kind of situation, there I decided to become a doctor. If I want to become a doctor, I decided to serve the people in time wherever the people are in need of me. So something or the other, today I became a teacher. Definitely the reason is my teachers only. No doubt about it. Because in previous classes also I shared one of my experience. After, when I was in my childhood, after coming back from school, I used to act like a teacher. I used to take a small stick and I used to assume the floors only are my students and the wall is my board. That's it, there ends the matter. One small slate pencil used to be with me, and with that slate pencil I used to write on the wall. This is all what? This is nothing but whomever the teachers taught me in my childhood, in my school days, they are inspired a lot. They motivated me like anything. So today if I became a principal or a teacher or whatever it is, something or the other, one or the other influenced me. So that's the reason I am in today's position in front of you. So like that, if any person wants to become a priest in temple, Their forefathers and their family members influenced a person to become a priest or pujari in the temples. If someone wants to convert into Christianity, what they believed is, see, few people are there in the society. We are not here to blame anyone. Remember this point very well. We are not here to blame anyone, because even though we belongs to Hindu religion, even though we have so many gods and goddesses and temples also, few people, if they experience in their life by following any other god, if something good happened after following that god, definitely those people will convert into the other religion. We are not here to stop anyone. We are not here to stop anyone. And we are not here to judge one's beliefs also, or to criticize one's beliefs also. So, the Hindu people are the most foolish people, I can say. They'll follow not only Hindu religions, even they'll respect other religions also. They'll go to Dargah, they'll go to churches, they'll believe in Lord Jesus, and even they'll believe by visiting Dargahs also. This is one of the, it's not a foolish, but it's a kind nature of few people, where they can believe only one. Okay, here also, the Narayana Guru also started only one thing. What is that, you know? There is only one God. There is only one God and only one jati and one caste, one religion, where he strongly believed. Okay, God is only one. Maybe depends on the mindset of the people. The people in the society are worshipping God in different forms. Some may believe Sai Baba, some may believe the devotees will become to Lord Balaji, that is Venkateshwara Swami, and some are great devotees of Lord Krishna, and some will worship Lord Jesus, and some will go to Allah. Whether you call Allah or Lord Jesus or Hey Rama, Hare Krishna, or whatever you take, finally, when point comes to, if we know only one thing, only one God is there. People are treating or worshipping in different forms according to their interest and according to their choice. If a smart person thinks in such a manner, then definitely I can say there won't be any kind of differences will arise in the society. There will not be any kind of arguments among the people, and there will not be any fight will occur in the nation. If one who believe that there is only one God. Here, the religious reformer with the name of Narayana Guru, to whom we are talking about, his aim is also one jati, one God and one religion for all. One jati, one God and one religion for all. So he believes in only one thing, that there is only one God. And according to his view, what happened, you know, he thought that he wants to establish, instead of building temples in all the areas, it's better to establish schools, so that everyone will come and join in the schools, and they'll educate themselves and they'll improve their knowledge, this and that. His main aim is to establish. Okay, even though he constructed even many temples also, because untouchables were not allowed into the temples also in those days. Okay, so he constructed temples for untouchables, where without making rituals with Brahmins, he built so many temples where everyone can enter into the temple to worship the God or to have a darshan. Nowadays, wherever you go, in olden days, only Brahmins were used to treat the God. Okay, serve the God in temples. But nowadays, the other than Brahmins also, we can find so many people in the temple as a priest. We can't say that this person exclusively from Brahmin family. Even Vaishyas are also becoming a priest in all the temples. Even others also will become a priest in all the temples. So there is no caste discrimination. So according to Narayana Guru, what he said, he started many temples. Okay, he started many temples, and he performed all the pujas in all the temples. with very formal and limited rituals without taking help from the Brahmins, without followed Brahmin priesthood. Okay, and also he said that building schools for children is important rather than building temples, because people will educate and every people will have a equal right to take an education. So the people, whatever the teachings, whatever the scholarship he used to follow, so many other religion people also influenced by Narayana Guru, and they joined with him and they started campaigning against the caste discrimination. And everyone is strongly believed that instead of building temples, it's better to have schools for all the children where untouchables can get the education without any differences. So that is about Narayana Guru. And one more important and famous social reformer, and he also called as the father of the constitution, the chairman of Indian constitution. He is none other than Dr. Ambedkar. Who is he?
Ambedkar.
Dr. Ambedkar BR. BR means what? Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. Bhimrao Ambedkar. He is also one of the social reformer. And at the same time, who is he? The chairman of Indian Constitution. The chairman of
Indian Constitution.
Indian Constitution. So in previous lessons we talked about Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, what he was experienced in railway station. Okay, when the attire of B.R. Ambedkar and the way he spoke with the station master thought that he belongs to the upper caste family, royal family. He belongs to Brahmin family, because as he spoke in such a manner, station master thought. When he came to know that Dr. B.R. Ambedkar belongs to Mahar caste, sorry. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar belongs to Mahar caste, immediately some sort of expressions was changed on the face of station master. And even when these people were waiting for his father and his servant, they did not come to railway station as Ambedkar moved to Kolhapur. When bullock cart people also came to know that Ambedkar belongs to Mahar caste, even they were refused to take this boy to Kolhapur by sitting him into their bullock cart. When Ambedkar was ready to pay the double the price, then also these bullock cart people refused to take Ambedkar in their bullock cart, only because of what? Only because of his caste, as he belongs to Mahar caste, which comes under the category of untouchables. Okay, so in those days, the untouchables were used to treat very badly. They were so humiliated by the society, especially by the upper caste people. So, Ambedkar also was born in Maharashtra. Where did he born? He was born in Maharashtra. Okay, so Ambedkar's father, he used to work in army. And engage his children to go to school. As you know, in those days, these untouchables were not allowed to go to schools. If any child is going to school also, the child will not allow to enter or to sit in the classroom. Instead of sitting on the benches, these untouchables were used to sit on the floor, either on the floor or in the veranda. Veranda means out of the classroom. So because inside the classroom on the benches, only upper caste people will sit on the benches, and these people were not eligible to sit besides the upper caste people in the classrooms. First of all, they were not even allowed to enter into the school. So one of few people from the same caste, they raised their voice, even our children are also interested to come to school. why you people are treating us in a very bad manner where our children are interested to study. Okay, when they raised their voice, when they stressed the word, few words like even our children also wants to study themselves into the school, then to some extent the management of the school or government school head also, they used to give permission to sit in the verandas or on the floor but not on the benches along with the upper caste people. Okay, he also decided, he also observed all, Dr. Ambedkar also observed many things which are going against the Mahar caste people, that is untouchables. And as a child he experienced many things like, you know, every day in his school life, Ambedkar and other untouchables, these were not allowed to sit into the classrooms as they were allowed only in the veranda. And after completion of his education, he went even to abroad to complete, as he is an advocate actually. Ambedkar completed his law, and with that he decided to frame some laws in favor of untouchables. He designed some policies and schemes in favor of untouchables because he lively experienced in his own life. Ambedkar experienced in his own life few things where the untouchables, how these untouchables were used to treat by the society. Okay, so by taking all such things into consideration, he went to abroad, and after completion of his education he became an advocate, and there he wanted to make some laws which are in favor of Mahar caste people. And at the same time, even any job opportunities existed in the society, these people were exempted. These people were exempted, untouchables were exempted to get the jobs also. So from that position he got an idea to create or to give reservation to all the untouchables wherever they are. Wherever they are. In those days, as we discussed, that when people started, when Britishers increased the job opportunities for all the people, especially in the army, most of the people were ready to join in the army so that they can get a job in the army. These untouchables were used to join on a huge number. The untouchables were used to join on a huge number. And one more point I forgot to say about Narayana Guru. He announced Ishuva community people will be there. One community, one group of community people who are called as a Ishuva. Okay? He gave a statement to this Ishuva community people to stop manufacturing liquor, and at the same time stop to give even animal sacrifices also. Animal sacrifices ante జంతు బలులు ఇవ్వడాన్ని నిషేధించాడు. And he gave a announcement to this community people by Narayana Guru to stop immediately to give animal sacrifices, and at the same time stop manufacturing liquor. So these are the two statements given by Narayana Guru to a group of community people, and that group of community people are called as a Ishuva. And here also Ambedkar were influenced very seriously by several things which were the upper caste people used to discriminate the lower caste people. So there he decided to get an educated, and even he went to abroad. After coming to India, he started research how to stop these caste differences in the society, how to inculcate in the minds of the people. Inculcate means nothing but how to create an awareness in the minds of the people that not to show any kind of differences. When Narayana Guru, one of the religious reformer, when he gave a statement like, there is only one God, one jati and one religion, and there is no other one. All the gods are treated like only one God. It's all about the people's interest where they'll worship in different forms, but God is only one. అంటే పిలుపునిచ్చాడు అంటాం చూడండి. So he gave that kind of statement to the nation that being as a human being, try to have a knowledge that there is only one God. And in the same way, even Ambedkar also thought that he wants to create an awareness in the minds of the people that no one is superior and no one is inferior. So in those days, these inferior people should give respect to the superiors, and whatever they are asking them to do, they have to follow without any fail. If not, they will be seriously punished. So this kind of situation was running badly in those days, and even in nowadays also in most of the places where we can't go and see exactly what is happening in the society. Okay, so B.R. Ambedkar, he also wrote many policies, and he framed many laws in favor of the people, those who are ill treated, these untouchables. And at the same time, the national movement also, he started one national movement completely to focus on caste system, and particularly he wants to question about the untouchability. Completely he wants to when Ambedkar, after completion his education in abroad, after coming to India, he studied the lawyer and he became a lawyer and also teacher as well. And his main focus is to fight against the discrimination. His main focus is to fight against the caste discrimination, because in those days, as I said, the untouchables were not allowed to drinking water also. The untouchables were not allowed to drinking water wells or to draw water from wells where these upper caste used to draw the water. So Brahmins and Kshatriyas వాళ్ళు వాడే బావిలో నుంచి నీళ్లు తీసుకునే రైట్ కూడా లేదు ఈ అన్టచబుల్స్కి. ఇన్ దోస్ డేస్ ఇట్ వాస్ లైక్ దట్, ద క్యాస్ట్ డిస్క్రిమినేషన్ వాజ్ లైక్ దట్. ఓకే, సో ద అన్టచబుల్స్ వర్ నాట్ allowed to temples, not to draw the water from wells where the upper caste people were used to draw the water. And at the same time, so many other things were happened in against to these untouchables. Okay, so here he started, first of all, he wants to allow all the people to drinking water. Even in classrooms when he was a student, if any untouchable is asking to drink the water, what the upper caste students used to do with lower caste people, they don't even allow to touch the pot of the water pot also. And they used to have the water by taking certain distance. From this kind of distance they used to maintain and pour the water into their glass. So they should not touch this bottle, nor they should not touch the water pot also. So they used to pour water from the highest distance without touching their hand, and they should not touch their hand. So this kind of discrimination and this kind of untouchability was used to follow badly by the upper caste people. So he observed many things from his childhood. The one who experienced so many things in his personal life, that is none other than Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. So when he became a lawyer, when he became a teacher also as well, in the year 1932, first of all, he wants to allow all the untouchables with drinking facility, and at the same time he fight against that every untouchable have a right to enter into Hindu's temple, because he was badly experienced in throughout his life why he was treated and in which manner he was treated by the upper caste people. So when he became a lawyer and a teacher, first of all, he wants to give a chance to all the untouchables to drink the water without any hesitation, without any pain or without any fail. And at the same time, he wants to allow all the untouchables to enter into the Hindu's temple. So even he requested, when the colonial government, Valasa Prabhutvam, nothing but colonial government was established by the Britishers, even he put a request with the Britishers that job opportunities should be given to even to the untouchables. But here Gandhiji was opposed. Gandhiji was opposed and he was completely against the untouchability also. Gandhiji was completely against the untouchability. And in such case, what happened, in the year 1932, he founded an independent party, Labour Party, to represent the interest of the Dalits. Dalitulu means nothing but the untouchables. Okay, so by taking all into in his mind, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar started one party exclusively for Dalit. Okay, and where every Dalit will come and stand in the election and they can vote in the elections for their Dalit leader. Okay, so in the year 1932, Gandhiji started a government against untouchability. Gandhiji started a movement, sorry. In the year 1932, Gandhiji started a movement. In which year? 1932, Gandhiji started one movement against the Dalits. That against the untouchability also at the same time. By whom? The movement was started by whom? By
Gandhiji.
Gandhiji. In which year?
1932.
Yeah. In the year 1932, Gandhiji started a movement against untouchability, that there should not be any kind of untouchability in the society towards the people. Okay. So, in the next session, what happened after independence in 1947? What Mr. Ambedkar made a resolution in favor of all these Dalits and untouchability. Let us discuss in the next session. Till then, have a nice day.